In a significant development, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen is set to meet US President Donald Trump on Sunday at his golf course in Turnberry, Scotland. The meeting aims to finalize a trade deal that could potentially see a 15% baseline tariff on most EU goods, easing months of uncertainty for European companies. Trump, upon his arrival, called von der Leyen a highly respected leader and expressed optimism about the impending talks. The US currently levies tariffs on more than 70% of its EU exports, with rates as high as 30% looming from August 1, a level that EU officials warn could decimate transatlantic commerce. A 15% tariff, while not ideal for Europe, would be better than the proposed 30%, offering relief and certainty to European companies struggling under the weight of trade uncertainties. For Trump, a deal with the EU represents his biggest trade agreement so far, surpassing the $550 billion accord reached with Japan earlier this week. The US and EU, each other's largest trading partners accounting for a third of global trade, are close to sealing a deal, but final negotiations remain. US Trade Representative Jameson Greer and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick departed Washington on Saturday for Scotland to negotiate with EU Trade Commissioner Maros Sefcovic ahead of the Trump-von der Leyen meeting. Officials from both sides are cautiously optimistic about reaching a deal, although uncertainty remains if Washington will exempt EU imports from other sectoral tariffs, such as those on automobiles and pharmaceuticals. In case no deal is reached and 30% tariffs are imposed from August 1, the EU has prepared counter-tariffs on $109 billion worth of US goods. The potential deal could include a broad 15% tariff on EU goods imported into the US, mirroring the US-Japan deal, along with a 50% tariff on European steel and aluminium. The final decision remains to be seen.